So we mostly have questions on compensation plan getting started, and have you guys been into your back office yet?
Yes.
Okay. Have you really poked around in there? Do you have any specific questions for what things are? This is my mom's account, by the way.
So, okay. Um, I'll tell you, I don't rightly have any questions straight away. So, Mark, do you have any questions about back office straight away?
Actually, I'm so new to this, I don't know what to ask.
So, what we have here, Dawn, is a very, very beautiful situation. Mark is not a technologically savvy person.
Okay.
So, we're going base level with this man, and I am super excited to see what he's able to do with this because this is going to be like a total learning process for him.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely hope that you guys can stay tuned in on that Team Hempo Peel page.
Yes.
There are other Canaway pages which are also great, and as you kind of get to know people, and you might want to start following different pages. But my sister and I are really trying to, we've gotten rid of a lot of the videos on there that we made because they're no longer relevant, and so now we're trying to, there's a lot of other people making training videos that are really, really good, and so we're trying to get those on that page so that that can be kind of your one-stop place for training and for knowledge, because there is a lot of learning that goes into this. There are a lot of products, but I don't want you guys to get bogged down by that. So
Sure.
bottom line is, this stuff works. People can do their own research. I do sometimes do research for people. I'm doing some today for someone that they were taking something for their dog was taking something, and I asked to send the back of the label, and it says hemp oil. It doesn't say CBD, and she was under the impression she's taken 10 milligrams of CBD for her dog, and it's 10 milligrams of hemp oil. So now I have to research to actually see if there's even CBD in that product. A lot of people are confused. Don't worry about doing that kind of research right now. They can do their own. I would just tell people, call the company, look on their website. Is it really CBD? And a good, if somebody tells you that, well, I got this bottle for $10, that's a pretty good sign it's probably not CBD at all, So, but I'm always available to help if you have questions. If somebody's like, oh, I've been taking this, I haven't noticed anything, and you're not really sure about it, send me a picture of the bottle if you can, and I'll probably be able to tell you pretty quickly that, what the quality is of it, and if it's what it says it is, or what they think it is. So that kind of said, yeah, stay in touch on that page. So this is your back office. This first page that comes up will show any brand ambassadors that you have signed up, any customers that you have signed up, your commissions that you've made, and you can actually click into each of these and see the list of your downline, see the list of your customers, see your commissions broken down each time you get a check, and how you get paid for different things, and that's a great way to kind of understand that. We'll look at that here. These are really easy things that you can share on social media. You can just click on that and share it right to your page. And so they kind of make it easy for you to do that. So this down here, of course, you can modify your Smart Ship right here, change the date or change the products that you want to order. And so all of this in here is important because this is, as you're growing your business, you're going to want to look at these numbers in here. So we'll just start at the top here. So Fast Start qualified. My mom didn't Fast Start qualify. She didn't jump in here really want to do the business. She just was using this and still is using this for her health. And it's not that she doesn't want to. She's just a nurse practitioner and she's trying to be careful. And then, so we're going to talk about getting you guys Fast Start qualified and all of that, if that's something that you're interested in. That's just, you can get some extra bonuses early on in the business. So she qualified last month as brand ambassador. So this month she hit director. So that's the next level after brand ambassador. And then it just says your highest rank earned. So if you were to ever go backwards, it shows you like how high you went. In general, I don't see a lot of people going backwards, but that could definitely happen. And the elite rank, it's always hard to figure out like how much to share with people to not confuse you, but to be helpful with information. So let's come back to that. So so PV stands for personal volume. And I'm glad that you guys are taking notes because it's going to be helpful. So PV stands for personal volume. That is your personal order. All right, so anything you order, everything's worth points, as you probably have seen. So her personal points right now are for this month, we're at 60 points. So she ordered 60 points worth of products. That does not count for her group volume, and that word is going to be important here. So that does not count for group volume. So important to know that. Her current customer PV is 0. You notice that she didn't have any customers. So customer volume counts as personal volume. So anything I order and anything any of my customers order is all personal volume, and it does not count for group volume. And again, I'm repeating that because that group volume number is really important, and I don't want you to get confused with customer volume. So that counts as personal volume, does not count as group volume. Why do we have customers then? Because we do focus a lot on group volume. We have customers, because some people don't want to do the business. They just want to use the products. It's good to have customers because if you have 3 or more customers, the average of what they order in points, not in dollars, but in points, you can earn in free products the following month. And if you ever get to a position where you have 3 or more customers, reach out to me so I can tell you how to get your free products, so you understand how to do that formula. I'm not going to get into it now because it's just, you're going to forget it because you don't have 3 customers right now. Sometimes people want to just come on as a customer first and then come on later as a brand ambassador. And so sometimes we have customers just because they're like, hey, I just want to try this first, but if I want to come on as a brand ambassador, I want to do that fast start qualification thing. And so I don't want my 30 days to start right away. So I'm going to come on as a customer first, and then they switch over later to be a brand ambassador. Right now, as you guys probably know, we've got this deal going on that's ridiculous. And hey, Olivia, we are recording this, so don't worry about anything you missed. And most of this is probably a review anyway. So for this deal right now, we've never done this dollar deal before, and they've extended it through the end of August. But of course, it's you get that dollar deal to be a brand ambassador if you get a value pack, and it doesn't matter which value pack, but what's nice about that is that it doesn't matter. Somebody can come on and just act as a customer for that dollar membership deal, get wholesale pricing whenever they want to, and they really don't have to do the business to be a brand ambassador. So just because somebody's a brand ambassador does not mean that they're doing the business. It could just mean that they are just using the wholesale deal as a customer. Any questions so far? Okay, so group volume. Here's where group volume counts. So group volume is all of your brand ambassadors. So that's another great, we've got this dollar deal going on. So all those people that are maybe just customers, they're going to count as your group volume if they sign up as a brand ambassador for just $1 through the end of this week. So all of that, and then all of those brand ambassadors that are building their business and they're bringing on people, all of that counts as your group volume. So all of your personally sponsored people and anybody that's placed under you counts as your group volume. So Breeze might bring somebody on, and eventually we want to just be building 3 legs. And so within 7 days, and I would do it within 2 days. When you bring somebody on within 2 days, get them moved because you forget to move them and then they're stuck. And so you're going to move these people, and so you're kind of building. If you can build 3 pretty even legs, you are doing great. But you never know who's going to fly, and you might have like one long leg, and that's not a bad thing. But you might have one long leg and you don't have any control over that because it's going wild, and that's awesome. But if you're just, bringing people in and then placing them, so anybody that Breeze or anybody places under you, that's still going to count as your group volume because they're brand ambassadors, okay? And so when your group volume grows to certain level points, then you move up in rank. So for director, that's 600 points. So if you have 600 points in group volume under you, again, not customer volume, not your personal order, but anybody that's a brand ambassador under you and anybody that they bring on, 600 point level is director. The 5,000 point level is executive director, and there is a level in between. 3,000 points is senior director. But I want to jump to executive because executive director at 5,000 points is when you first start earning the minimum income guarantee, which is one of the pieces to the compensation plan that's exciting. So the minimum income guarantee for executive director is $500 a month. So let's say you brought on a lot of people last month, and then this month you're focusing on helping them build their teams and kind of making sure that they get it, and maybe you only bring on 1 or 2 people, or nobody, because you're so focused on trying to help your team. And so you didn't get those direct sales bonuses for those people because you didn't bring anybody new on. So let's say you made, last month maybe you made $600 or whatever because you brought all these people on, you got all these direct sales bonuses, and because of those points, you're now at this executive director level. And so then that next month, when you're just helping your team and maybe you didn't bring on too many people and maybe you made $100, okay? Because once they get placed, then you're paid on the level that they're on, and I'll show you where to find that information. Let's say you made $100. On the 15th of the following month, so the 15th of next month, that's where I get paid for this. We get paid every week, and then we get paid monthly for certain things. So this is one of the things we get paid monthly on is our minimum income guarantees if we're at those levels. So because you didn't hit $500 last month, Kenaway is going to send you a check for $400 more because you only made $100, and you're at the minimum income guarantee of $500. Does that make sense? So if you still brought on a lot of people in that second month, this month you still brought on a lot of people and you made $700, Kenaway is not going to give you extra because you made over $500. You made the minimum of $500. Okay? After executive director, there's a huge jump to area director. So the area director level is $2,500 a month minimum income guarantee. That's pretty useful. I mean, I find it to be useful. So that's 15,000 points in group volume. Okay? So once you hit area director and you've got that $2,500 a month, it doesn't matter if it's your volume or if people have been placing volume under you, all of that counts as your volume. You can see that my mom's her current month GV is at the executive director level. However, if her legs are not balanced underneath of her, so you want so of the 5,000 points of the rank, right? So if we're talking about executive director, we're talking about 5,000 points. We can't have more than 60% of that in one leg. We can have up to 60% in one leg, and then the other 40% needs to be distributed between the 2 other legs. You can have a third, a third, a third. You can have any mixture in between, but you can't have more than 60%, so it would be 3,000 in one leg, and you'd have to have a mixture of 2,000 points in your other legs. Laurel, do you have a question?
Yeah, what happens if your one leg is heavy, is points heavy?
If you have like 4,000 points all in one leg and you have 1,000 points in 2 other legs, you're just not going to rank at that level yet. So you've got to have it balanced. Yep.
Okay.
So that's why I say if you try to keep them all balanced, now you're safe. You know, you've got that in there, but you can't always control who's going to take off. And it's great. If they take off, great. Then guess what? You only have to focus on 2 legs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what happened to me. I mean, I've got one leg that if I got my other 2 legs up, you know, I'd be a regional director. Because I got one leg that's area director just on its own. It's above area director just on its own. And a lot of people, as they move up, they've got that one long leg. Because at first, you know, I was coming in and I was like, my legs are even. They're even split. And people are like, oh, wow, well, as soon as I said that, it didn't happen. One got really long. And it just keeps growing. Because you'll find those people that just grow and grow and grow. And so actually, we might take a look at my mom's legs and see if she can be moving people around a little bit.
Dawn, I don't know if this is really an answerable question at this juncture, but is there an idea of how many people are ordering X amount of products that would equal 600 points of group volume or 3,000? I mean, just
sure.
Ballpark examples.
So if everybody on your team ordered the oral applicator, this is a very hypothetical, right? Because not everybody's going to order the same thing. But let's say everybody orders the oral applicator because it's amazing. That's my product of choice. That's 110 points. So you can see that if you had 6 people ordering that, you've got 660 points. So if you had 6 people on each leg ordering that, right? 1,800, over 1,800 points.
Okay. Right. Okay.
So yeah, that's one way to look at it. And then you also have to think about, you know, those people bringing on people. If you get somebody on that wants to do the business as much as you do, it's like it grows so fast. You're confused about what's happening. You're like, I didn't know this was happening this fast. So it's just about continuing to reach out to people because you don't know, you know, who it is. And just letting people know that you're doing this too. On a daily basis, I have people, like I was telling you about the dog thing. This is somebody that I worked with, and I don't even know, I probably mentioned it in passing at one point that I also, because she asked what else I do. And I said, oh, you know, I have a CBD business, I'm an actress, blah, blah, blah. And she just remembered that. And now she's talking to me about CBD for her dog. So it's just be open and share this with people. And sometimes they bring you people and they're not even ordering anything. And they'll connect you with people. And you don't know who is going to build this business. Okay, so all the way up to area director, that group volume doesn't matter if it's yours or if somebody placed it under you. Okay? If you want to hit regional director, you can hit regional director at 45,000 points. But you won't get the minimum income guarantee and the rank advancement bonus, because you get rank advancement bonuses when you hit these levels. You get a nice chunk of change, and they're depending on the rank. And I'll show you where you can find that too. So you won't get the rank advancement bonus or the what's called elite status. So that's where we're coming up here to this elite rank. This is fairly new, only a few months, I think. I think they started this in November, so over a few months. So you won't get that rank advancement bonus. You won't get that minimum income guarantee at regional director and above unless you have elite status. And elite status means that all of those points, those 45,000 points, are your personal points. So they're your personally sponsored volume. So you'll see down here that there's this group volume. My mom has a group volume of 44.94 that my sister and I have placed under her. And she's got 60 points of rank advancement bonus volume. So that's elite volume that of somebody that she signed up herself that's ordering. So all of these points are all mine. That's going to be fine for her. We could actually help her get all the way to area director by continuing to place people under her and help her get $2,500 a month by placing people under her. And she doesn't have to do a whole lot, but you do need to have at least one person, personally sponsored person in each of your 3 legs that's ordering 110 or more. So you want to have at least, so you could build a business with only 3 people as long as they kept ordering 110 points forever. But you never know if somebody's going to, like, I'm going on vacation, I'm going to skip my order this month, and now you've lost that, right? So we always want to make sure that we've got multiple people in each leg so we're always safe. Okay? I want to jump over here and show you. So under business, compensation, you can look at your earning history. There's a really good compensation plan video. It's a little outdated, but it's a general idea of kind of how everything works. There's a 1-page compensation plan. I like the detailed compensation plan. And if you ever have questions about the 3 and free, 3 customers with free, earning you free products, you can click here. And again, once you have 3 or more customers, I'm happy to explain that to you. It's, I think, easier to have somebody explain it to you. So I love this detailed compensation plan. And you can actually go through here, and I would maybe even suggest printing this out and having it with you. But it'll show you, and then for me, then it's like I know what my next level is and where I need to get to. So these are just requirements just to be in the business. Becoming Fast Start qualified, it explains that. So basically, we recently changed things before you guys came on board. So if and it's all changed in here now. So you might see some materials as you're looking around that says you can get any value pack to Fast Start qualify, and that's not the case anymore. So I'm just don't get confused about that. You can't get a starter pack if you want to be a part of the Fast Start program. So if you get the Junior Executive Pack, you have 30 days to triple up. And what that means is it's saying we have 10 minutes left. What that means is you bring on 3 other people that order a value pack. And it doesn't matter which value pack they order, but if they want to Fast Start qualify, they need to get one of the Fast Start packs. And then you will earn triple commissions on those packs, and you will have triple commissions on those packs for life every time somebody orders a pack. If you order the Fast Start, yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry, forgive me. Go ahead, and then I'll ask the question at the end of it.
If you do the Senior Executive Pack, this should say Senior Executive, then you have 45 days to get those 3 people. If you do the Total Experience Pack, then you have 60 days to get those 3 people. And then that qualifies you to get Fast Start bonuses that are these 2 things. So in 60 days, if you have 3,000 points under you, then you get another $1,000 bonus on top of the commissions you're already earning from bringing these people on board. And then if in 90 days you have 9,000 points or more, and that's not each month. So the other things, the group volume is each month it starts over. So after this Friday, everybody's points are going to go back to 0 on Saturday, and then we start over with our points every month. So for these points for Fast Start, it's cumulative from the day you started, how many points that you have accumulated under you. Question?
Okay, so all of these packs, I don't have the Canaway site pulled up right now. All of these packs, they're not that first
starter
I forget
pack.
what the first pack is. The the starter pack, $250 starter pack.
Right.
Okay. Okay, so it wouldn't. I know that we would need to purchase the pack in order to then, if we had 3 people who we signed up, also get it in order for us to get the triple commission.
Right.
But if we ordered that first pack, the $250 pack, this doesn't really apply.
Right.
Okay.
Correct. And if we need to, if this shuts off and we want to keep going, we can get on another call and I'll just do another recording and this will just be a 2-part series. I forget that when we have more than 2 people, it cuts us off at 40 minutes. So this talks about the preferred customer program, the 3 for free. That talks more about the Fast Start 3000 challenge and the 9000. These are the direct bonuses you get. This is the regular bonuses that you get paid on the packs. And then this, that's the European one. And then if you triple your commission, so this is what you would be earning on those packs if you do the Fast Start and you get triple commissions. So you can, I'm just showing you where this is so that you can come back in here. And yes, we are open in Europe, so if you've got anybody out in Europe, they are killing it out there. Europeans love direct sales companies. And then this kind of shows you the direct sales bonus that you get from, your people. And once you place those people, these are the percentages that you get paid on those people that are bringing on people. Don't be too concerned with this right now, but I remember when I first came on, I was like, I don't even know what this means. But at different executive director level, you get paid these. This is just another way there's like 10 different ways we get paid. This is just another way we get paid. All these different percentages. So you see you get more percentages for the deeper down it goes, but only to level 5 for executive director. So within 5 levels of you're getting paid on those just for this one thing. For the group volume stuff, for the minimum income guarantee stuff, it's your whole group volume. It's not like a certain number of levels down. It's everything. So some of these are getting into higher level stuff that you just don't need to know about right now. Don't worry about that. We're just kind of doing the basics. So these are those rank advancement bonuses. So when you hit executive director, you're going to get a bonus on the 15th of the following month. So if I hit executive director this month, next month on the 15th, I'd get a $250 bonus on top of my commissions that I already make. Okay? In that first month, it's included in your minimum income guarantee for that following month. If you hit it in a shorter amount of time, you can get a bigger bonus. And so you get all these different bonuses. If you, but again, so once you hit a regional, you have to be regional elite to get this bonus. So you can be a regional director, but not get that bonus till you get the rank of it.
Mark's got a question.
Yeah.
Okay, you say there's a time limit on this as far as how we make money. Like, okay, you've got X amount of time to be able to make money. Or you start.
If you want to do the Fast Start program, you don't have to do the Fast Start program. Yeah, you can build this. I mean, you can build this as fast or as slow as you want. It's telling me I have 4 minutes left in this thing. Some people want to do the Fast Start because they want to get those extra, $2,000 bonuses, so they can have an extra $2,000 within their first 3 months, because that's motivating for people. But the Fast Start's not for everybody.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. So, down here, I want to show you. So this shows you, sorry, my computer is being slow. It's not a good time to be slow when we're running out of time. So these are your minimum income guarantees for each of those levels. And again, once you hit regional, it's got to be elite. And then I love to go all the way down here at the bottom, and I can see the requirements for each level. So if I'm at the director level, I know I have to have at least 28 personal points that I'm ordering each month, which is really low. There's not too many things that are worth 28 points. That'd be like a salve. But of course, if you're using the product, that's going to be the best way to sell the product because you can talk about it. And then here's the things that I'm eligible to earn. At Senior Director, I need to order 55 personal points. And I need to make sure that I have 3 active brand ambassadors placed in 3 legs and maintain those people. And I can't have more than 60% from 1 leg. So all that information's in here. Minimum of 3,000 qualified group volume. Executive Director. So I can go in here. So once you hit Executive Director, once you hit those minimum income guarantee levels, you need to be ordering a minimum of 110 points personally a month. Now, that could be customer volume. Because remember, customer volume counts as personal volume. So you need to have at least that in personal volume every month to make sure that you hit that. And really pay attention to that. Because there's been so many times when people hit that 5,000 points, they had all their legs were balanced and everything, but they didn't make sure that they had enough points in their personal order that month, and they now got, 1 month they could have had that Executive Director, but then they had to wait till the next month to get it because they didn't make sure that they had that personal volume. It actually happened to me last summer. I knew that I was going to hit Senior Director. This might cut off at any minute. If it does, I'm going to post another link so that we can wrap this up and have it not be weird.
On Facebook?
Yeah, I'll post it on the team page. And I knew I was going to hit that, and then all of a sudden it was like a couple days before the end of the month, like a week, and I had that 5,000, and I realized I only had 55 points or something. I didn't have 110 points because I was traveling, and so I didn't, have that order, and I was like, oh man. So then before the end of the month, I went in to make sure that I ordered something else to make sure I had 110 points. If I wouldn't have done that, I would have had to wait a whole nother month to get my bonus and to start getting my minimum income guarantee. So it's easier to just tell people, just do 110 a month, which is easy anyway, because if people are doing 50 milligrams, if they're doing like that oral applicator, that's 110 points, and you're always safe. But I just tell people that because you never know when you're going to hit those levels, and if you're not paying attention, you could miss out on that.
Again, with those not ordering packs, something resets every 30 days, or commissions reset every 30 days. If not a lot of people at this point are buying packs, the packs just don't really have the products that they're interested in. So yeah, if like end of the month, if I need to have people ordering by the end of the month, irregardless.
Yeah, so I think there's a lot of questions wrapped up in there. I'll try to see if I'm going to answer them, and then if I didn't, then just ask again. So, yeah, I think you have a lot of people coming on that want to use this for their health. They're not necessarily wanting to do the business, and it doesn't make sense for them to get those bigger packs at least. Now, the starter packs would be great for those people because then they get to try out 3 different products, and it really is a good value to get those 3 products in that value pack like that. They're saving money. But to get those bigger packs, it's not going to make sense for them because they're not doing the business. They don't need them to show to people or to experience for themselves and talk about. That doesn't mean that some people that aren't doing the business don't want all those, because they might look at like, oh my gosh, I'm saving all this money by ordering all this stuff now. But in general, yeah, it's going to make more sense for somebody that's just really acting as a customer to get one of those smaller packs or to order other products. So as far as the fast start, if somebody wanted to go down that fast start route and try to hit those bonuses, the fast start 3,000 and the fast start 9,000, then those points are all cumulative. So let's say in your first 30 days, this also starts from the day you start, right? So if you started you started at the end of the month, so your kind of end of the month is lined up with the month itself. But let's say you started on the 15th of the month, right? And then the 14th of next month is your 30th day. Then that's where your 30 days starts for the Fast Start program. And so in that first 30 days, how many points did you bring on, right? How many packs, and that does include any personal volume, any customers. So if you sold to customers or brand ambassadors, all of those things, and then if you do have some of those people that are brand ambassadors and they're bringing on people, that also counts. And so all of those points count. So let's say in your first 30 days, you got 1,000 points. And then in your first 60 days, right? And then also in the first 30 days, if you got that junior executive pack, you need to have 3 of those people have ordered a pack. That qualifies you to get these bonuses. So then you got $1,000 in the first 30 days. The next 60 days, you got another $1,000. Let's say everybody ordered the same thing, or maybe some people ordered less, but there's more people that came on board and they ordered some, so now they're 1,000 points. So that's 2,000 points. So that in that 60 days wouldn't qualify you to get that 3,000 point volume. You need to get 2,000 more points in the next 30 days, which, you know, if all those people are, you know, if you even got a few people that are bringing on other people, that I've seen lots of people do it. And I didn't understand this Fast Start when I started. So I was probably really close, but it wasn't really explained to me. So I missed out. I probably could have got those bonuses because I've seen lots of people under me get these bonuses, and I'm like, it's $2,000 I could have had. So now if you're teaching people that are coming on a business to do the same thing and bring on 3 people, and they're teaching their people to bring on 3 people, and they're teaching their people to bring on 3 people in those first 30 days, you can see how that can grow really quickly. And within 90 days, you can have those 9,000 points and get that other $1,000 bonus. The other thing about having 9,000 points is potentially by that 3rd month, you've got at least 5,000 points in that real true month, right? The 1st through the 30th of the month, or the 31st of the month, that you would already be an executive director. So they have this Fast Start program to get people going really quickly and to get to those minimum income guarantee levels really quickly, because that's going to motivate people. Sure. Right? And the faster you get there, the more help you can help other people get there too. You know? And like I said, it's, you know, what I'm focused on right now is trying to help, you know, like, I would love for Laurel, I would love for Breeze to get to area director as soon as possible. I can help you guys get there. I can't help you get to regional director elite. That's going to have to be your own personal volume. So, and by the time you get, so if you think about, like, who do I want to help get to area director, and you're just focused on that, and focus on how many people can I get to area director to $2,500 a month, minimum income guarantee, how many people can I help get there? And then say, okay, you're on your own. You're not on your own completely. You can always reach out to me, but you now have seen, you know, by that time, you've seen how this works. You're kind of growing your own business. I'm going to focus on helping other people get to area director, and hopefully it's like, hey, I helped you get there, and you can maintain that now. Do you see what I'm saying? That is a huge thing that Canaway does. I've never seen any other company have a minimum income guarantee, because we have the same bills every month. And $2,500 can be huge for something. That means that they can go to part-time at their other job, or for some people it maybe means they can quit their job and do this full-time. Depends on if you live in an expensive city like Denver or not. And how much money you need to bring in. So, where'd we go? So that Decantel comp plan I go back to quite frequently, and I go down all the way to the bottom and I see, okay, what's the next level I need to get to? What do I need to make sure that I do to qualify for it? And I watch my numbers, right? And then I try watch their numbers as well. On the same token, I try to really watch the people that I've personally sponsored and make sure, are you guys placing your people? Checking in with them, making sure they're placing their people, and getting on there frequently and looking at people's numbers and seeing, okay, who's really close to hitting a next rank. Like right now, we've got 4 days left in the month. So once the end of that month hits, and I think this was part of your question too, Laurel, once the end of that month hits, right, that's where we see, who's going to hit another rank. If somebody's really close to hitting another rank, how can we help them maybe and say, hey, is there one more person you've been talking to that's been thinking about ordering that you just need like one more person at 110 points and you hit the next rank or whatever? Or, hey, I've got a couple people I need to place. I need to place them on your leg to, keep things even for myself. If I place them under you, maybe if I'm looking at Laurel's legs. Laurel's my first experiment with this new way of building. She's got these 3 legs that, we're trying to keep really even. We can kind of strategize together. Okay, where can I place this person based on what I think they're going to be ordering? We never know, but based on what I think they're going to be ordering and try to help her keep her legs balanced, So once September 1st starts, it can be scary at first. Now I'm used to it, but at first it was like, all those points I got, it's back to 0. You get back in here and your points are back to 0. And then it starts over, and at first you're just like, how is this going to get back up to the same number of points? Well, guess what? This stuff works, and people keep ordering it, and they try other products, and they're sharing it with their friends, and it just keeps growing. And you'll see now that we used to only have 4 auto ship dates a month, and now people can choose their own date throughout the month, so you'll get to see that growing more steadily. It used to be that most of the people would all order on the last auto ship day of the month, which was the 25th. And so, like, all month long, people that are, maybe really close to hitting a rank, and they're just like, I don't know if I'm going to hit it, and then they're waiting until the 25th, so they're waiting like almost all month, and it's like all the orders come in, and then they have to wait, it used to take longer for the system to update. Now it's updated like in real time, and so people would be checking their back office and then only have like maybe 4 days left in the month if they still needed a couple points if they were really close. So that's going to be nice that it's going to be more steady that people are going through, but you'll definitely.
Has a question. We have a second.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask questions as I hit my hand.
Good.
I'm being scattered, so I'm going to ask this.
I'm a question person.
Okay, good. I'm going to get asked when we're trying to sell this. I know several people that's probably interested in this, and they have to take drug tests, and I'm 100% guaranteed without a doubt that they won't pass any drug tests.
So, for anybody that's going to have a drug test, great question, that could lose their job or anything like that, I would definitely recommend that they take one of the Pure products. So either the Pure Gold, that would be my top choice because it's still the full spectrum of the plant. So you've got all the other cannabinoids and terpenes and things in there, but the THC is distilled out. And then there's also the Pure CBD oil and Pure CBD capsules, which are also really good, but it's just the CBD, it's not the whole plant. So I really feel like the entourage effect of having the whole plant is better. The vape is also THC free. Of course, the protein powder and the greens don't have any THC in there. Any of the other products are going to have a trace amount. For most people, that trace amount isn't going to show up, or it's going to show up in a way that the people know that they weren't smoking marijuana or something like that. However, it depends on people's metabolism, and everybody's different. We can't even judge people by their height, weight, size, anything. a false positive, that would be the end of his career. So we don't want that to happen. So just stick to the pure products. So if it says premium hemp oil, don't use those products.
So does that, the kind of that entourage effect that you speak of, it's not really so associated with the humulus oil because that's from the cousin to hops that.
Right. So the humulus oil is also another option. Thank you for bringing that up. That's such a new product. I forget about it. So we do have, if anybody's just like nervous about cannabis, and they just can't jump on board because it's cannabis, humulus oil. The humulus oil that we have is a CBD from the hops plant. It's not from the cannabis plant, and there's no THC. So that is another good option. Thank you, Laurel. Also, a couple other things in here, so you can look. Well, let's just take a look at my mom's commissions. I'll put the sign her back in again. Everybody's gonna see this. That's her wedding day.
That's sweet.
5 days after my birthday, I was my parents' 1-year anniversary gift. Now everybody knows how old I am. Okay, so this is what your commissions things are going to look like. So this to be sent, because every Friday we get paid. So she'll get paid on Friday. So this DSB, these are those first-time orders, people ordering, and the direct sales bonus, DSB, direct sales bonus that you get for that. The weekly coded, so coded means that you're personally sponsored to them, so anybody that's placed under you, they're not coded to you, they're coded to the person that they signed up with. So, like I've already placed a couple people under Laurel, and under Breeze, and so those people will always be coded to me, even though I placed them underneath, if that makes sense. So depending on the level they are from me, the level down from me, they get a certain percentage, and that's on that detailed compensation plan sheet. And so these, sometimes look like small numbers, but they can look like big numbers. It just depends on, again, the level down and all that. So on your teams, there's another way, like I said, we get paid like 10 different ways. And so another way that we get paid is on the team. This is a little bit harder to explain, but just letting you know how these are all broken down. If anybody is ordering any products just through your store, I don't even think I've ever seen anything in this retail column. So maybe that's only for like if you have a B2B or something like that. So she's not yet at that level that she's earning any Infinity or monthly coded points because she's just not at that level to earn those. And again, that's on that detailed compensation plan if you want to look at those. It's not something that you need to worry about right now. But just so you know that it's back there. So for the Fast Start 3,000, 9,000, it'll keep you up to date with the bonuses that you're getting in here. And if you want to know where you're at with that, you can actually so right here under team, your Fast Start 3,000 and 9,000 report, you can look in there and see where you're at with points as you go along so that you can, see how close you are and keep track of that. So rank bonus, so that's that bonus that you get when you hit those different ranks. If you earned that on the check, check, that's going to be in this column. Lifestyle bonus. So once you hit, I think it starts at the area director level. That's in the detailed compensation. I can't remember if it's at executive director or not. I was executive director for like a month. But you do get a lifestyle bonus at area director for sure, and that's 500. So every month, as long as you maintain area director, you get 500 in points, and that's included in your minimum income guarantee. So, they're paying the difference on that. Minimum income guarantee column is here. We didn't used to have that, so that's really nice to have because we had to figure it out ourselves, like how much we're going to get. Any miscellaneous stuff goes in there, and then your total. So all these little checks, you can go back and look and see what your commissions are in there. The other thing I wanted to show you, so you can look at your downline different ways. I like node view. My node view is ridiculous. That's why we're in my mom's account, because my legs are so long. It would just be really confusing for you guys to look at because yours just aren't going to look like that right now, and so we can't compare. And I just usually for you guys, I would just put 0 here, so it'll show you your whole organization. And it's a tree view. It makes sense to me. This might not work for you, and you might not like how this looks. And you can use these other methods to look people up. But for me, I'm a very visual person, so I like to visualize kind of what my legs look like and what the legs of the people underneath look like. I'll also be able to see if my mom can move people. And I'll be able to kind of show you where these points are. But really, for my mom to hit an executive director, she's going to have 3 personally sponsored people first, regardless of her points. So that's it. This is another thing, too, that I'll tell people. And I'm actually going to chat with one person today, and I'm like, hey, I'm looking at your points, and you're really close to hitting executive director. Let's look at your legs. Let's see how we need to balance those out and see if you need to, get one more personally sponsored person on there. And now's the time. I mean, this week, that deal, even if people are just doing the starter pack for $1, do that starter pack, it might even last them longer than a month. And they're getting to try 3 different products. So Mark, if somebody is coming on board that needs to worry about getting tested, there's the pure starter pack. So the regular starter pack, and then there's the pure starter pack. And that's a great thing because then they can see if they like the gold oil or if they like the Humulus oil better. We can kind of test it out. Alright, so my mom has this leg here, so all these gray people, and they just started doing this too. They're making it better and better back here for us, making it easier. All these gray people are people that we placed. So you can see that we can place people under there, and people don't necessarily keep ordering. You just never know. You never know where people are going to go. So we've got one person here, and their group volume, this month group volume, that's what that means. Last month group volume. So this month group volume is 302 points. So she's got 302 points on one leg. This was all placed under her. She's got 4,600 points in another leg. But do you see how this whole thing has all been placed under her? That whole leg. So, and that's her biggest leg. So she would need to bring on another personally sponsored person and place them underneath. And sign up personally to help her, you know, get those other legs going. So that's a decision you can make too. It's usually good to just keep people coded to you and not give your personally sponsored people away, but because you can always place them all the way up to area director, that's still helping them by placing them. And, you know, helping people get to $2,500 a month, if, you know, it's our mom, so that's a little bit different, but if it's a friend or something like that, you know, I always ask, you know, and when I used to teach school, it's like, hey, kid, your parents and I are working harder than you are to help you get this A. What are you bringing to the table? You know, you need to meet us halfway, or we don't need this grade, this is your grade. And so that's conversations that I have with people too, like, hey, if you need to bring on your own personally sponsored people, and then I can place people under you. So I'm looking for people like, I know Laurel really wants to build this business. I know Breeze really wants to build this business. Are they going to be my people, you know, two of the people that I'm focusing on to help? Yeah. So, you know, keeping that in mind too. Training videos down here. There's videos in here, the Getting Started Guide. Those are both really helpful. There's marketing tools in here. You can go and print off all these like trifolds and things. All these different things on all the products and have those to hand out to people. Of course, you can order your products here. You can manage your smart ship, cancel it. These K services, I don't know if they're in Alabama. They're mostly in the East Coast, I feel like, but people can sign up. If you have people on the East Coast, a lot of those states, you can see, you know, but people can get K-Power, K-Solar put in, and you can get commissions off of those as well. If you need to change your account, update which I need to do, actually. I have a new debit card, so I need to make sure I go in there and that gets charged appropriately. So what other questions do you have on the back office or any kind of basic compensation plan stuff? Let's actually walk through. If I'm going to sign up a new U.S. brand ambassador, I'm going to click that button. I'm going to click a state. Let's say it's Alabama. And immediately I have something in my cart. It's the VA membership fee for $54.98. Now we said it was $1 if you order a pack. Okay, well this is how you make it $1. You add a pack. Let's say this person wants to do the junior executive pack, so we add that to the cart. And see how it moved it to $1. I can take that out. Back to $54.98. Maybe I have a customer VA brand ambassador that doesn't want a fast start. Qualify. I actually clicked the thing, so now it's going to tell me everything that's in the pack, which is nice to know too. It'll tell you everything that's in there, give you a description on all the products. So I'm going to add this to my cart. So even the starter packs, only $1. And you guys probably went through this process before. Shipping on the first one's always $14.99. When people sign up for auto ship, then it's only going to be $9.99. And so that's another incentive to be on auto ship, but most people just want to be on it anyway so that they just keep having their product coming in. So I did want to go over that. What other questions can I answer for you guys?
Is there a products guide in the back office?
awesome. If you haven't heard him speak, that would be worth. Yeah. Oh, this is great. They have all these different languages now. See, it's been a while since I came in here too. Lab results from chart. This is on the minimum income guarantee. Policies and procedures is good to look at just so you know what you can and cannot say. You need to be careful about not saying that this cures anything, especially on social media. Oh, here we go, product reference guide. And then there's a quick product reference for Me2Me. So if you have anybody like a chiropractic office or massage therapy office or salon or anybody that wants to carry these products on their shelves, we can, and I'm happy to chat with you more about that as well, but that's the, so there's a quick product reference guide and a product reference guide. Let's take a look at, let's make sure these are updated. This is a great question, Laurel, because I keep a lot of things in my head. Okay, so this is actually kind of cool. I'm just seeing this for the first time. So this is, yeah, this is a great sheet. If you were maybe doing a presentation and having these printed out, and people can decide if they want to become, oh, I'm going to start using this. The materials in the back office were not updated, and so I kind of stopped looking at them, but these finally got updated, which is awesome. So this would be a great way if you're having a meeting or presentation, and you can have people say, okay, I'm interested in becoming a brand ambassador or customer. Do I want to sign up for auto ship? Do I want to do these monthly things? You know, what do I want to do? And they can kind of go through and choose what they want. This big product reference guide, which is 18 pages. This is going to give you more of the details about what's in here, the key ingredients, stuff like that. So this is awesome. Oh, I'm so excited that this is updated.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Oh, yeah. This is great. So this is that product that I was saying is my go-to. It really only works for people as long as you can keep it refrigerated. If people travel a lot, you want to put those in the vegan capsules that come with it. And then people can see the retail price versus if they're getting it for wholesale. So if they're either a preferred customer or a brand ambassador, they can get it for this price. And then you can see the points next to it too for your reference to see, you know, how many points people are ordering. Yeah. I would definitely print this off as well. Keep this in your little Canaway binder. What other questions do you guys have? It looks like we have 7 minutes left.
I do have questions, but I don't want to control the whole webinar. So.
No, I mean you might have questions that they're not thinking about too. It's helpful.
Things with the bank account for commissions, and then do we need to set up a bank account for commissions, and can we buy our own product with our commissions, just doing it all on the website?
Great questions. That actually has been asked before and requested that they allow us to use what's in there to purchase products. So right now, no. So how it works is that we get paid through PayQuicker. So our commissions go into this PayQuicker account, which is an online account, and then so like Friday, that's where money will get paid on the 15th. The money goes in there, so you accumulate stuff in there, and then I have my bank account set up to that. So as soon as I get paid, then I pull those commissions and I transfer it to my bank. Okay, so it might take a couple days to do that. It is 50 cents to move that every card now though too, and you can have it put on that card and just use things from that card. I don't know if that card can be used. I haven't used it yet. I got the card in the mail and I'm like, what? This is cool. I just find it easy just to transfer everything to my bank. And sometimes, you know, you might want to wait till it's a certain amount or whatever before you transfer it if it's a 50-cent fee, but I don't mind the 50-cent fee. Yeah, does that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
And so once you have, I believe it's once you have at least $20 in commissions, you will receive an email to set up your PayQuicker account. And then you'll go in there and you'll have a password, and I can get to PayQuicker as an app too. You can use your phone. And Canaway has their own, like Canaway.mypayquicker.com or something like that, or mycanaway.payquicker, something like that.
Okay.
And you can see your commissions in there.
Okay.
You can actually have other people pay you too, because I had somebody borrow a bunch of products for a booth, and she sold some, and so then she needed to pay me, and she paid me through PayQuicker somehow. So
It's like the Venmo.
yeah, it's kind of like that.
Okay.
We got 4 minutes left. Any other questions?
I do.
Yeah.
Have you, some a lot of people, you know, they kind of expected that the wholesale pricing was going to be cheaper than what they saw when they, you know, went to the website. So I've not done a ton of product comparisons to other places that are selling CBD. I feel like the first company that I was working with that was local, it's actually probably pretty comparable. But just wondering if you run into that, how you respond, just maybe some verbiage or just input on that.
Yeah, so I have done a lot of comparisons, so have other people. And what I do is, first of all, you have to look at the quality. Am I comparing two products of the same quality? If I'm not, it's not really worth
It's
me
the moot point.
comparing, right? So first of all, if I'm like, okay, I'm looking at a product that is of the same quality and I'm comparing them, almost every single time our products have come in 5 to 6 cents cheaper, sometimes only 2 or 3 cents cheaper per milligram.
Okay.
There is one product, our oral applicator, that does not compare. I cannot find anything that even comes close to comparing to, because everything else out there seems to be in a carrier oil. And so I found something else that was like an oil, you know, in an oil that was also 1,500 milligrams, and I compared it to our 1,500 milligram oral applicator. Again, you're not comparing two things that are similar, and that one was more expensive, but it's also more potent, and it's the raw plant, and you can't compare that. So, you know, I think people are trained to see numbers, and they're like, oh, wholesale means I'm gonna get a sale on it, like a sale price, like 20% off or whatever. It's just not the case for high quality CBD.
Yeah.
And it would, you know, no matter where they go. Our salve is $55. I think there's a comparable salve that was like $100.
Right.
It's $55 retail. So that we get it for $38.50 is pretty good.
And that 5 to 6 cent difference, that's the wholesale price through Canaway's wholesale price that you're referencing. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. And this is probably going to cut off on us again. So, but Mark, feel free to reach out with any questions. Amy, reach out. I know, Laurel, you're really good about asking questions. So the more questions you ask, the more you understand, like, you know, we can't read your mind.